The world of sports memorabilia. More and more people are discovering it every day. Baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards, and even hockey cards. More and more people are discovering it every day. Uniforms worn by some very famous people like Ted Williams and Mickey Mantle, Carl Yastrzemski, Pete Rose and Al Kaline, and Cam Neely of the Boston Bruins. Sports memorabilia means money, lots of money. Old sports magazines bring back memories of the good old days, like the days when the Braves used to play in Boston. Autographed baseballs are very popular and very expensive. This Mickey Mantle ball sells for $55. Many shows offer famous athletes from the past and present as autograph guests. Although the signatures aren't cheap, meeting these heroes, shaking their hands, and getting their autograph is a moment that will be remembered forever. Bats and balls and money. More and more people are discovering it every day. Over the past few years, the buying, selling, and collecting of sports memorabilia has become an incredibly big business. Today, it's very likely that you have 2, 3, perhaps 4 baseball card shops within 25 miles of your home. It's also very likely that you have anywhere from 10 to 20 baseball card shows within 50 to 100 miles of your home every weekend. Let's take a closer look at what was once a little boy's hobby and today is a multi-million-dollar business. Sports memorabilia shows are usually tagged as baseball card shows, but you're sure to find a lot more than just baseball cards. If you're in the mood to just browse, there's always plenty to look at. You can spend a king's ransom in a matter of moments, but no matter how little or how much you spend, you'll walk away with a piece of nostalgia for part of your collection or as an investment. Yes, some people are just investing their money hoping for big profits in the future, but most people are collectors at heart.
I'm a pretty serious collector, so I came to check it out.
And what do you collect?
Mostly just baseball cards, but a little bit of football too.
I'm just a big collector, and I collect cards. I've collected since I was a little kid, so I like cards. I collect all the cards, and I don't know, just like to collect.
Just shopping around. Have a bag full of stuff in my trunk already and making the last-minute purchase before the show closes, which includes Upper Deck, one of my favorites.
I've been looking around myself. I'm getting into like non-sports. I enjoy some of that, and I like to collect some of the hockey cards. And I like to look. I look at the cigarette cards, but I haven't bought any because they're a little high price for me right now. But I do enjoy it very, very much.
You've been spending money today?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm starting. I'm just getting my feet wet in the hobby. But I'm looking at it not only for pleasure, but as an investment a little.
My dad's a dealer, and I always come with him for shows and stuff.
Do you like coming to these shows with your dad?
Yeah, it really helps me a lot, and he gets a lot of money. I always get a little.
Yeah. Do you spend some money here?
Yes.
What did you buy today?
I bought a wax box of Pro Set Hockey, and I bought a lot of cards.
You having some fun?
Yeah.
Andy Brickley cards we're looking for because we can get his autograph tomorrow.
I collect baseball cards, and, you know, it looked, there were a lot of tables here, so I decided to come on.
What have you been doing since you got here?
Bought a Brett Hall rookie, OPG, and a few other cards, and sold some Upper Deck Commons.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
No, I'm not happy to be here. It's too warm in here and it's very crowded. My husband drags me to these things all the time.
The dealers that I spoke with seemed very enthused about the current state of the hobby.
People are spending money this weekend.
Sure. Yeah, a lot of people here. Most people buying, you know, newer items. There is some action in some old items. I have sold a 52 Bowman football set, large set here, for $6,000, which was purchased right here in front of me. Or I bought it here and sold it here. I bought some new items, some new wax cases, new wax boxes, which I've sold to one of the president of the club here for his store. And you know, I've got to meet people I haven't seen in a while. I had a lot of fun.
You do an incredible amount of volume in your business?
In the past 4 years, we've sold $21 million of the cards. Last year, $5.5 million.
Levi, has it been a good weekend?
It's been a very good weekend.
And how many people do you think have come through the doors this weekend?
It's hard to say, but there's been a steady crowd in front of the table all weekend.
People spending money?
A lot of money being spent, surprising for the economy for what's going on.
What's that you're holding in your hand?
52 Topps Mickey Mantle card.
Can we have a look at that in the camera?
It's the one that everybody thinks is the rookie, but it isn't the rookie. His rookie's a 51 Bowman. But everybody calls it the rookie, but it's really just his first Topps card.
And what is this card going to cost somebody if they want to buy it?
$35.
$35.
$35,000.
You know, baseball, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, it's our childhood. People come to shows to recapture their past.
There's a lot of talk about kids being priced out of the hobby. Do you think that's happening?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's that's one of the tragedies of this thing. When I was a kid, I was crazed with the stuff, and I could afford it, you know, at 5 cents a pack. Now it's coming out, and it's $100 a box. And there aren't kids out there, unless they, you know, their parents have money, they can't afford it. Absolutely cannot do it.
I really don't think so, because I had a kid that must have been about 10 years old come to my table today and whipped out a wad of bills bigger than what I had. He spent $60 in a blink of an eyelash. So I really don't think they are. I think they're picking and choosing more what they're buying.
And what's the future of the hobby?
That's tough to predict. Based on the fact that business is still good when we're in the middle of a recession, I think once we get out of the recession, I think the hobby's going to boom again like it did about 3 or 4 years ago.
You think children are being priced out of the hobby?
Yes, I do. I think it's, you know, good old America, you know, the American way to make a business out of something. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I do think that a child that wants to purchase a card of a Reggie Jackson or a Mickey Mantle or a Harmon Killebrew or a Carl Yastrzemski is priced out of the market.
I asked people if I gave them $5,000, could they spend it here, and how long would it take them?
In a minute, not even a minute, 30 seconds.
About 15 minutes. I'll tell you, there's some big price stuff up here. Like a Bobby or rookie card, you're talking $3,500 right there, you know. Maybe.
Could I spend $5,000 here? Yeah. Take me about 10 seconds.
Yeah, give me a couple hours, I could probably spend it.
Yeah, I could spend it and take me about 30 minutes.
I could find a way. It'll probably take like a couple hours, probably.
It wouldn't take me very long. I could spend it really easy.
I could definitely spend it. It would probably take me the whole day.
Not very long. I could spend it easy.
If I gave you $5,000, could you find a way to spend it here today, and how long would it take you?
Yes, I would have bought some cigarette cards. I would have bought probably non-sport collectibles. I would have bought a few rookie cards, probably Gretzky rookie, and perhaps I would have bought some like 30 Gaudy cards maybe, and some Bowman cards, yes.
So you could spend $5,000?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How long would it take you?
Probably, I would say maybe within an hour at least, yeah. I could spend it, no problem.
Yeah, it'd probably take like 5 minutes. Because I have a really lot of cards I want. A second.
That's pretty quick.
Definitely I could spend it. It'd probably take me about 45 minutes.
3 times I've been on Good Morning America. The last time I went on Good Morning America, Joan London asked me, or told me, you know, heads of state haven't been on Good Morning America 3 times. And I said, yeah, but I sell baseball cards, which is more interesting than heads of state.
Sports memorabilia means different things to different people. But any way you look at it, it means fun, and it means money. I'm Barry Burnham reporting.